Before this video starts, I would like to say thank you all so much. My Tesla Cannon review got over 500 views. Now that was quite a bit for my channel especially, and I've never got so many views that fast, so thank you all so much. It really means a lot. And also thank you all to the people who subscribed. It really means a lot, and yeah, just thank you all so much. Now, another thing I want to mention is I do not stream on PC or actually, play games on PC much. So, this might be a little bit buggy or something because I don't screen record or play games really on the PC. And also, this is not pre-recorded. I have my mouse, and you might hear it click a little bit. So what we're wanting to talk about is the Creation Club. Now, Bethesda updated the Creation Club, as you all know, and there was the Tesla Cannon, which I did a review on. But they added a new thing, a new assault rifle. And many people are mad about this. I paid 400 credits for this thing. I got the gun and I was going to do the review. But I didn't even do the review because I decided to wait for this video after I learned out more about this new Creation Club update. Now, the rifle itself looks kind of cool. It's okay. But the thing about it is the rifle, when it comes down to it, what it really turns out this rifle is what they did is they took the standard combat rifle and just retextured it. Well, not a retexture, redid it, because it's got the same sounds and the same reload animations. So what they did was just took that gun and they're like, well, you know what, let's do this. And what they did was they just remade it like a different look. And people are not happy about this because this is supposed to be a new weapon to the Fallout franchise completely. This was never in a Fallout game before. And am I happy about this? No, it was 400 credits. I could have bought something else or, did anything else. That's $4 US. I mean, it ain't a lot of money, but still, it says it's new, but it's not. It's just a texture of the same combat rifle we've seen millions of times in Fallout 4. So no, I'm not happy about it at all. Now moving on about the rifle, the quest is what I want to talk about. Hang on, I'll get back to the rifle. The quest to get the rifle is probably the worst Creation Club quest I've ever seen so far. What you do is you go and find the weapon, and you find a note, and you have to follow this note to get these attachments available to upgrade the weapon. You cannot upgrade it. You have to go find the stuff. And after that, the quest is complete. Now, it comes to other quests that seem interesting, but, I mean, that has nothing to do with the rifle. The main quest itself, I give it a 3 out of 10. The rifle, I give it a 5 out of 10 because it looks cool, but it's so, the sound being reused for this rifle, it does not fit the gun. The sound, it sounds really bad with this rifle. This rifle's kind of like looks like something kind of, I don't know, like an AK-47 in a way or something like that. And the sound just don't sound good on it. It just sounds really bad. So Bethesda shouldn't have done this. It was more like a cash grab again. Now the other quest being about with the rifle, it came with like this thing where you could visit locations and it would be a guide that would tell you about them. Okay, that seems pretty cool. But moving on to the other items, the quest was okay. It says it okay. I was going to move on, but there's another thing about the rifle that I also did not like. It says in the description on the Creation Club that it comes with several faction paints. But it doesn't. It just comes with the Fallout 4's base factions and Gunner and Vault-Tec. And the new paint called Chrome, and it's like a black color. It's just like a default gun metal color. Wow. You can only be allianced with one Fallout 4 faction after you beat the game. So, I mean, you're not going to be with all these factions, so you're only going to get two paints, the Minutemen and whatever else faction you side with. Okay? These are just the same factions. Where's these new factions? What about like a Tunnel Snakes Rule faction paint for the gun? What about like an Enclave paint? There wasn't that many faction paints. They shouldn't have said several faction paints. So it's a disappointment as well. You know, and there's like, it's all kind of cool look to it and stuff, but the gun itself is just default, so I'm not proud with it. Then they come out with the other thing. It lets you go to the Washington, D.C. GNR. People are disappointed with this quest too. And I am myself. I didn't purchase it. I watched a review on it. Now, we would think we would see Three Dog there, or the Brotherhood of Steel, or some kind of story. Nope. We ain't getting that. So, you know, there was no Three Dog or nothing. Just, I mean, come on. Like, that's what everyone was hyped for. And it just gives you this small little bit of the Capital Wasteland. We don't get like this big part or nothing, just the GNR building itself. And talk about realistic being here. How would the sole survivor be able to fly vertibird all the way to Washington, D.C., make his way through the all the disastrous ruins to find the GNR building? It just seems very unlikely. And it should have had something to do with the Brotherhood of Steel. There should have been unique, characters there, and not just like the same old characters. Well, not characters, but they're all fetch quests. You know what I'm saying? Like the, with the new assault rifle. What did you do with that quest? Well, you run to that place where you get that the gun itself, and you find it out. Then you're just running across the map again, doing what? Finding items. Nothing really unique. Same with like the quest there. You know, it's all about basically just using. It's kind of like Fallout 76. No real NPCs or nothing. It's just basic game, mostly reading holotapes and letters. Like, for an example, with the quest about the GNR, like I was talking about, what did you do? Well, you went to the GNR with the Gunners. Again, the Gunners. Like, quit using the same factions. I mean, use the factions that's war friendly, in my opinion. Like, I mean, Bethesda, you're not making no sense. Like, it should have been about the Brotherhood of Steel or the Enclave or something to do with them, not the Gunners. And then when you get there, there is some of the older factions from Fallout 3, but no dialogue. Nope, they just automatically shoot at you like normal. So I think it's kind of a disappointment these new Creation Club items are. Tesla Cannon was really cool, but you know, it lacked like reload emanations and some things like that. But you know, tell me what you think about these two Creation Club items. I mean, I personally just didn't like them, and I think it was kind of a way to get cash out of Bethesda, because you know this was hyped up, and then people who got the assault rifle are just very disappointed, and I am myself. The GNR was pretty cool because it came with outfits, but there should have been, I think, something more to the story. Maybe the Enclave, maybe something else. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, video talking about the new Creation Club items. Now the reason I did not play Fallout 4 or have any gameplay up is because, well, I wanted to have something different instead of Fallout 4. I wanted to give y'all some old Fallout 1 gameplay. If you want me to do a playthrough of Fallout 1, let me know in the comments below. I have Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics, and New Vegas on the PC, which I can play around with if you want me to. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, and until next time, this has been Nightmare. Thank you so much for watching.